So how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are feeling well. I'm actually so happy to report that I am on the other side of this major healing issue I had where my back was hurting so much I was in a wheelchair. I was itching all over head to toe, itching crazy and coughing all the time. So it was not a fun time. Lasted about 5 weeks, but I do have to say, pretty much on the other side of it, which is a thrill to feel good again. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about today is, I don't know if you realize that when money comes to you or something comes to you into your life, it just shows up. It actually can be considered divine compensation for things that you have done for other people in your life, like helping out people, like helping your neighbor, helping your kids, just helping people who need help, and you're getting paid for it. Because I have been the director of the Arizona Enlightenment Center for almost 20 years. Total volunteer, never made a dime doing it. In doing all of that, keeping it together, gathering the people, the crowd, and everything, I'm getting paid in other ways. It's just coming in a different form. And so when money shows up, I go, thank you. That was divine compensation for helping out with somebody. And so I've had several instances where money just showed up, like 4 times, thousands of dollars, like credit cards getting paid off, saying that I disputed it, and I didn't even dispute it, and they wrote off $11,000, and I didn't even send in the dispute. And then another time they wiped out $13,000 when we put all new Anderson windows in the house, and it was on a credit card in my husband's name only. And when he passed, they wrote it off because it's not like I'm sitting there trying to make payments, and I couldn't do it because they closed the account and everything. So that's another divine compensation. And then 2 times I did a video, and 2 times a deposit was made into a USAA account and a Chase account of money from the VA. That's the one at USAA was back pay for my husband. Must have been some kind of a lawsuit that veterans did, and they won. So we got, I guess, $17,800, and then a couple of weeks later, another 20-something thousand came in on my Chase account from the VA. And the weird thing is that the VA does not have my Chase account information. It only goes through my USAA account. So that money just showed up, and that's real divine compensation. So I really feel that I'm getting, appreciated that I do help people out, and I do that. I'm generous to a fault. I used to be. It's like I'm constantly lending money to people or giving money to people, and I'm thinking, but I thought, if that person is really, really, really struggling, and I have some money, so why not share it and let them help them breathe? I have withdrawn for that some because I'm kind of like money was just flowing through, and I need to just say, maybe they need to figure out. I can help them a little bit and let them figure out the rest of it and how to get the rest of the money, whatever they need. And sometimes they actually even do say no, which was rare. But I sometimes just say no, I just can't do that. Anyway, so it's been an interesting road that I've been on, and learning how to kind of set boundaries and say, okay, I can withdraw from that. I don't need to do that, and I don't need to fund the world. But I have done a whole lot of things voluntarily for people and helping them, and I am getting compensated. It's just coming in different ways. And so just look at that when you see money, when money comes in, or something like an extra car shows up. Like my son's girlfriend is a massage therapist, and she had a client die. And the family was, getting rid of all his stuff, and it was over there. And they gave her a cutesy little sports car. Gave it to her because they said, we have plenty of money. We don't need money. We just need to get rid of this stuff. So they gave her this car, and that's a divine compensation to her for helping their father as a client, working on him with massage and all, helping him as much as he needed, and so she got paid for that. And so, and it's happening to you too, I know, because I know everybody is helping somebody, and it'll come back to you in a different way. And a lot of times you just don't recognize it. So keep your eyes open for that, and when something shows up, then realize Spirit is actually thanking you for helping and being available to help other people in the world. So good for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.